Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a different backdrop because honestly the way that my room is arranged, this is the best where I will break shit and I feel like I have a little bit more space. So happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day series. I'm so excited. I love this look that I did. I have been loving pink the last couple of years and I wanted to do something different because I feel like I've been doing so many reviews and testing and first impressions and yada yada yada, and it was nice to just get back to the basics, which is doing a full face. I literally went to town on my contour, my highlight. I do really love it. I would say the last thing that I would add, because I've been loving this not stupid, but I've been loving the Morphe powder. I've been loving just taking a little bit of this and just brightening up this area right here. But other than that, I feel like this makeup look honestly is just been, I tested it yesterday. I went to my friend's house and they all freaking loved it and I loved it too, but I wanted to add just a little bit of a twist. I feel like I got a super bright thing going on. So what I did with this Valentine's Day look is I made the lips and the eyes the staple and they're the same color. I'm a huge monochromatic fan. As you can see, I've got a pink beret, pink eyeshadow, pink lips, and a pink sweater. And I probably have on pink underwear because who doesn't want a little, just a little femininity. So anyways guys, if you're interested in watching my first Valentine's Day look, it is not, I feel like it's easy, but it's not easy because I definitely got glamorous. I think this will be such a cute like date night or museum date for Valentine's Day thing to do if you're going out with your boo-tang, aka boyfriend, who's with the shmoney, if you feel me. Then try out this look, and if not, I will have a scandalous, easy to do makeup look in the next couple of days. I look forward to making more videos for you, and happy Valentine's Day. All right guys, so we're gonna begin with a little bit of a mixture of the e.l.f. glitter glue and some KKW. I'm just patting that into my eye just to make sure that it's even before I put on my Fenty Beauty. That's the star of the show, but right now I'm just putting a little transition color from my Violet Voss palette. The color is literally called Transition, and I'm just putting that in the upper part of my, I guess, my crease, my top crease underneath my brow bone, just so that it looks like skin but it doesn't like bleed out and look crazy. So now we're taking the Fenty Beauty. We're going to be sorry that this is blurry, but we're taking Sangria Sunset. I'm going to use my finger to pack that onto the eye, and I'm just pressing that into the eye. I usually start with my finger first, just so it can have like the closest contact to the pigment, just because I know I'm going to be wearing this all day, and just in case you're going to be wearing this all day on Valentine's Day, you need your eyeshadow to be vibrant, you need it to be popping, and you need it to stay on your lid. I'm currently in the mood to purchase new eyeshadow primers. I've been thinking they've been a hoax for a while, but I'm thinking about buying the P. Louise one, but I've read some interesting reviews and it's been mixed, so I've just been mixing my own glitter glue with concealer, because I essentially think that's the same thing what P. Louise thing is. So I try to like mix it, and I'm just making sure that the transition of the purple in my eye looks seamless, and I like to just buff it upwards into circular motions. And I will go back in even throughout the whole entire makeup look to apply some more of the Sangria Sunset on my eye. Now to the face. This is the primerizer from Smashbox. We're going to put that all over our face. I am going to be wearing a matte foundation, so I feel that even though I am combination on the normal to oily side, I do want to be hydrated as much as possible, and the primerizer has algae in it and has glycerin, so I will be hydrated throughout the entire day. This is the Milk Cinnamon color. It is a little orange, but it ends up looking really good on me. Dude, I suck at being in focus. And this is the Morphe E8 brush. I just liked how tiny this is and how precise I can get above my brows, and I have a little face, so I don't think I need a huge brush. Lately I've been loving applying foundation with a brush and then going in with a sponge, which you'll see me do in a few minutes, and pressing that into the skin. I'll just speed it up this part, because how many times can you see me putting foundation on, or anyone at that fact? I usually start at the top, work my way down, You always want to brush or make sure that you are buffing it into your skin in circular motions, and that you are working from the forehead all the way down, just because the hairs are growing the opposite direction. And like I said before, I'm just going to push it in with this stupid Morphe sponge. I don't feel like returning it because I think for hygienic purposes that's gross, but I'm just pushing that into my skin. And now we're doing the KKW concealer in the number 11. I like this one lately. I don't know why. It's just been kind of like my bright jam when I really want to go that extra mile and I want to see my boo thing. So I just kind of get glam with this. I've been testing this, like putting this concealer underneath my nose to lighten up underneath my nose, basically, and above my lip, because I do have kind of hair growing in, and I haven't shaved in a while. So I feel like if I put it lighter, then maybe it will detract from the dark hairs that are growing. I don't know, it's a theory in my mind, but let's see if it works today. Lately, I have been playing around with different concealers. KKW has been a favorite since I went to California. It does blend seamlessly, and I find that it's been working with a lot of my favorite foundations. So before I set that, I just want to press that into the skin, make sure that it's good, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of the super matte loose powder from Makeup Forever. Make sure that you push the product in and make sure that it's blended into the face, and then set it with your powder. I've been loving for the last couple of months using a pushing this into like a taco, and it's pretty much it's just like a powder puff. It's nothing really special about it, but I think that it sets your makeup way better than a sponge does. I mean, everyone's going to do their makeup differently, but I just find that it looks effortless. I love how smooth it looks under my eye, and then whatever is left, I'm just setting the rest of my face and pressing that into the skin. Whenever you wear matte foundation, it's meant, to me personally, to be long wearing so that you can, spend the whole night with it. And then this is the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in the color Mahogany. I am buffing that into the skin. This is a finishing powder. I wouldn't just set my face with it just because I think that it's not meant to lock in the shine or any moisture or any like dewiness from a foundation that's left over. So I prefer to use a setting powder and then go in a finishing powder, just so that I can give myself that extra dimension, that extra like celebrity youthful glow. And I find that this just makes my makeup really pop whenever I wear it. Then I just want a little bit more brightness underneath the eye. I'm just gonna bake a little bit with the Sasha Buttercup. I just take a little bit underneath the eye, nothing too crazy. I kind of like contouring the nose, but I don't really need it. I just like to practice just so that I can be in my repertoire. I do like to do the sides of my cheeks, but I find that I always do it wrong, so don't follow this step if you are following me. It just makes you look a little bit more chiseled, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. This is the Kat Von D powder. It's the darkest one in the set. I just use that to contour my cheeks. I find that whenever I use this, I really get a sculpted cheek, which I like. If this is a makeup look that you want to use for a night out on the town, you want it to last, you want everything to just pop, and you want it to look really good. And so I like how neutral this color is, and it just seems to always work perfectly to give me the cheekbones that I basically desire. And I like to clean up underneath before I go in, and then now I'm cleaning off the bake. It definitely left a dent, and you can see the line, so I know for next time not to leave it as long. Under the eye I was fine with, because I like that extra like yellow underneath the eye. I probably wouldn't set my eye with this, but I like to bake with it a little bit because it gives me the yellow brightness that I prefer. And so now we are putting a little bit of blush on. This is the Pretty Vulgar. I forgot the name of it, but I will list it down in the description bar. Lately I've been liking using a loose highlighter brush just to apply it. The focus is my eyes and my lips, and so I wanted to add a little blush, and it's a very pigmented blush, so I just wanted to not take away from that. And here I'm using my Broken Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics. Clearly I love it. And just getting those cheekbones. I forgot the name of this brush, but this is from Morphe. I bought a little couple of brushes while I was in California, and I've been liking them. They're so sturdy. They're like professionally made. They're amazing. I think I got this for like $4. Little contour in the nose, I'm using the same powder I used to contour my cheeks. And then we're going back in with Sangria Sunset underneath the eye just so that it matches the top. And you will see me add just a little bit more just so that I can get as opaque as possible. I really want it to be vibrant. This is a really pretty like utopia pinky purple. And I think that it just is so nice and makes it pop for Valentine's Day. Like glamorous. It's like futuristic. A little Marc Jacobs blacker liner inside the waterline and the lash line as well. And then loving curling my lashes these days. Little mascara, Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. It's honestly becoming one of my favorite mascaras, especially after I threw everything out. I find that this just dries the way that I like and really makes my lashes separate and curl. I do get some on the eye, but it's no big deal. And I feel confident in using it on the lash line. On the bottom lashes, it doesn't transfer as bad. So, and then this is, I think, almost the star of the show. It's basically, I'm using the color Toasty. It's a color pencil from Morphe. I got this in California as well for like $4. It is more of a dark mauve brown. It does give you that 90s look, but I like it to really define the pout. And then the star of the show is obviously Stunna Lip Paint. And the color, I want to say this is Uncuffed. Let me double check. It's probably, is it Uncuffed? Yeah, it is Uncuffed. Yeah, hashtag Uncuffed. And pretty much I wanted to create like a really pretty pout. I didn't really care for this color when I first got it. I received it as a gift. It's really pretty. I just like it for more like fair skin, but I like how feminine and girly the lip color looks with a brown pencil. And so here we are in this tutorial, and that's it. And that's me smiling. I love this look. I'm so excited to be back doing tutorial for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.